How's it going, guys? So we are poking at this here today. We got this old D7E cat that Uncle Will had for clearing the land around here, and it hasn't been ran. How long you figure, Dad, it hasn't been gone for or ran for?
22 years.
20 plus years, 22 years or so. So we'll preface this that me and Dad have no idea what we're doing with this kind of equipment, but it's got a pony motor that we have to start the pony motor first, which then starts the diesel engine. And yeah, so we're just trying to get this little guy going and go from there. So here's the pony motor right here and the carburetor for the pony motor. Right here we got the starter for the pony motor. So what happens here is this starts this little engine, and then this engine is coupled with a clutch. Wouldn't it be a clutch, or is it just, it must be a clutch, eh? And then that's coupled to the diesel engine, so this will start the diesel engine. But first we're checking our fluids, and I just got this dipstick out of here. And this one's nice looking. And see how that feels like nice oil? Mm-hmm. Smells good. This one right here is our dipstick for the pony motor. It's at a proper level, but to me it smells like there's gas in it. And see how runny it is? So we are going to drain that. I can't see the hole. So to drain that, we got to get a extension into there and drain the oil. So right down here we got one of the drain plugs. It's for this side of the gearbox, but I just was wanting to confirm that was the 9/16 to drain it. And we're going to see if we can get it into this side here. I think one of the reasons why we weren't getting her started, this wire had to take the, well, I didn't have to take the panel off, but I did anyways. There's a panel right here. But found this wire was just hanging, and that wire goes down in behind here to the bottom of the distributor. So what would that be for, Dad? Power wire to the bottom of the distributor.
Spark.
Would it be the spark? Is that a distributor coil all-in-one kind of thing?
Yeah, because it's got like a rotor in there and a set of points.
No, I know that, but it's got to go through a capacitor first though, right?
Yeah.
Or a condenser. So anyways, I'm just trying to figure out in here, want to drain the oil for the pony motor because it looks more like solvent than oil. So got the old borescope, and let's see what we can find. That looks like what I was feeling right there. Here, you want to come down here too and take a look at this?
Did the doctor give you that after your last colostomy?
Yeah.
He said keep the equipment?
Can't stand it when people call them endoscopes instead of borescopes. Endoscope goes in the rear end, the borescope goes through the spark plug hole. So I would say that's the bottom of the crankcase cover. Whoops. And I can't see it now. That right there is our drain plug.
There?
Right there. Which, if I put my hand in here, that's what I believe I was feeling earlier.
Now, how can that be the drain plug?
Yeah, see those my fingers right there?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the bottom of the drain pan right there.
Oh.
Where's that flashlight? Oh!
What's your elbow?
Oh! Yeah, that hurt. Yeah, I would say that is the bottom of the drain plug. Just make sure that light's not in front of the camera.
Yeah, no.
No, okay. Here, you want to just confirm it for me?
Sure.
In here? But to me, that's what I'd guess. I'm not sure if that kit has a big enough socket for that, but I'd rather put fresh oil on than have an issue. So we got this the little pony motor, we got it draining. Had to use the borescope. You can see the drain plug in the oil pan right there. So I had to put the borescope through that hole there, reach in around there while watching the screen to get her. But we got her. So we got her, we got the oil drained from the bottom there. Got her filled up with some fresh stuff.
Good job done. Yeah, that was pretty hard to do.
It was. Dad's just over here filling up the main. Where do you fill up the main there?
Right here.
Oh, there we go.
Like the other side with the breather.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and there's the injector pump there.
Yep.
We checked the coolant. She's not tippy top full, but full enough to see if it starts. I'm thinking the wire being off is why that pup motor or pony motor wasn't starting. Oh, and then we tightened up that petcock too.
Oh, right. I'll check the oil first, see if it's showing that. I wonder if that's the wrong place I'm putting the oil in. It never shows on the dipstick. But it looks like it would go right down there.
Here, pull that out again, see what it says on it. Looks like there's do not overfill.
See?
There's something on it now. She's showing now.
Right at the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Add that other jug in there.
That's a good sign then. Yeah, she was sure low.
Yeah, for sitting so long, it's probably got a seal nut.
Yeah.
Sealing.
It's something how they start these cats, you know, when they've been sitting in the bush for 30 years.
I'd just add that whole thing.
Just go ahead and dump her in. I guess we'll have to.
Let's see the thing again. Keep going, turn it around. Oh, add oil is up down here.
Yeah, and there's full.
Oh yeah, so yeah, still have to get some more anyways.
Like you say, there must be a seal or something.
Oh, there we go. It's halfway up now. It's like halfway up the ad.
Okay, so just starting to show.
If I had another one, that'd probably be enough to start her. See? It's just about to the ad bar.
Yep.
Cool. Let's go dig in the shop, see if we got some more heavy duty. Well, I guess we can start it anyways.
Like this, you mean?
Yeah, and then get it pumping through the system.
Yep.
Spin it over a couple times without actually starting it.
For the engaging.
How you doing, buddy?
Okay.
Okay, so first here, just let's go over what's our starting procedure here.
Well, first trying to let me ponder. First trying to get the pump motor going. Then once we get the pump motor going, we can start doing things. I think you pull this to engage it, and when it starts, according to Bill, it goes back automatically, or you can push it back. That's to engage it.
Like to engage the main engine?
Yeah, and then here's
okay.
to start. So obviously, take the compression off there.
Oh, that's the decompression lever.
And then you flip it over.
Okay.
And then there's that lever down here. When I turn the pony motor over, when it's this way, I'll see the fan doesn't turn, but when it's that way, it does turn the fan.
Like the main engine fan?
Yeah.
Okay.
So somewhere along the line, we got to change that too.
What do we got to like manually?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So first I'll just try to see if it starts. I'll give it some choke. She's a no fire. See, the lights all work.
Okay. Lower in height.
We should get some kind of fire though, right?
Oh no, we got leaks. We got leaks.
Do we?
Yeah.
Gas?
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's pouring out of the bottom there.
The carb there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So maybe the float's stuck, right?
Yep, that's what I figured.
So should we just tap the float? Right.
And then it was then getting into flooding the cylinders and then going down into the again. No, nothing's gonna happen like that. I'd take your carb apart because she's like it's pouring fuel out of it.
Right, so I'll take the carb apart then.
Okay.
Sure. I'll see if I can shut that off enough.
Rolling. Okay, here. Just hold on. Gotta do an intro. So how's it going? We're playing back at the Cat here. So what did we all do here, Dad? We
Took the carburetor off.
yeah, so the carburetor's all in behind here. We took the carburetor off because it was leaking. Dad remade some gaskets. Oh, where's Dad? There's Dad. Dad remade some gaskets for it and then assembled it all back together. I'm assuming it's not leaking anymore, or at least not as bad as what we figured or what it was. Dad did get it running, so this is an official will it start, because Dad already knows it started. He forgot to bring the camera out with him. But he got it running, found out that the blade here that I'm standing on wasn't moving. So we filled up the fluids as much as we knew where the fluids were. But then Dad was talking to one of his old buddies who has operated these old machines before. And right in the front here is the oil pump and the reservoir for the hydraulics for the blade here. So that'd be why it wasn't moving. That thing was plumb dry. One of the things we also did was, or Dad did, was took a bit of emery with some WD-40 or Cat's Ass lubricant and just polished up the chrome on the rods, hydraulic rods, so we don't wipe out the seals. This one was pretty good because the seal is a little bit weeping right there, so it was keeping the chrome nice and oiled. But this one, this one right here, as you can see, it had some surface rust on it, so just cleaned up the rust so don't wipe out the seal as soon as we move this blade here. So yeah, the cool thing with this is it's got a, underneath here it's got a pony motor or a pup motor, depending on who you talk to. And you start that gas motor first, and then that gas motor is the starter for this. The cool thing with this, guys actually like these in the cold climate back in the day, because that little gas engine is plumbed into the coolant system, and you could start the gas engine, and gas is a lot easier to start at -40. That would warm up the block, get the oil all moving in the block, or it would get the coolant moving in the block, warming up. And then with this, as Dad will show you, is you can have the decompression lever off, and you can spin the engine, getting the oil moving without starting it, and then you throw the decompression lever, and the old girl
and the engage
fires up.
lever there. See down there? That's what I'll get you to push after once it starts.
No, I don't see it.
See, there's a lever right there.
Oh yeah.
So you'll push that. You can practice now. You just push it forward, and that'll engage the diesel motor.
Oh, that's what engages the diesel motor?
Yep. See, watch.
Okay.
And then that turns that over, and then after it's running, you just pull it back. No rush, but you just pull it back. Yep.
So that's what engages. So I don't get this.
Well, so from what I understand, so the putt motor or pony motor will just be running on its own, just like a little 2-cylinder motor.
Okay.
Then after you push that lever, and you'll see the fan on the big motor starting to turn. So obviously it's turning something on the big motor, right? Without that, it doesn't turn the big motor over.
Oh, so without that, it doesn't turn the big motor?
No.
Oh.
It's got to be pushed ahead.
Oh, okay.
And then should I show the dash in here?
Yeah.
So this is the control board. So here is the little switch you turn on for the pony motor or putt motor. Here's the choke, C for choke, T for throttle. And then yesterday when Lee was out riding his Harley, I thought I'd just try just in case, and sure enough I got it started, and this hasn't ran for over 20 years, maybe 22 plus years. Oh, okay. And then here's light switch, which they all work and everything. You can kind of see. So that all works. This is your throttle. And to shut it off, you just push it all the way forward and it shuts it off. These here would be your steering clutches, I guess, from what I understand. And once you get the pony motor running, that lever that I told Lee about down there, and everything's going, I have the decompression lever there off. That's why it says run. So it's decompression. Then after you flick it to compression and pull this lever, and that's what kind of finishes the process. So, and this is what I was telling Lee down here, this floor, if this is set at a good working RPM and your cat's running good, every time you want to slow down, you push this forward and it deaccelerates or decelerates the engine. So if you're changing gears with the power shift right here, there's a little power shift. This is the safety. You take the safety off. Here's reverse, 1, 2, and 3, and then forward gears 1, 2, and 3. So for an old cat, it was pretty high tech back then.
Yeah, because there's no transmission like the other little one.
Right.
Because wasn't the other ones like a transmission style where you shift gears and a clutch, wasn't it?
Yep, no clutch on here. These are all, I believe, steering clutches and steering brakes. But I won't know for sure until I pull it outside.
Cool.
So I think we're ready to give her a try.
Okay.
So turn this switch to on. This one here was to on there. And I won't try the choke first because I think there's going to be fuel in there. Okay. And of course the little exhaust stack is the one that'll go put. Oops. Whoop. I guess Lee's got to move one of the things on the battery or something.
Nah.
Because that's where it would. They do that even on the. It started right away. I used a little bit of the choke before to start it.
Mm-hmm.
It won't be leaking. It didn't yesterday at all.
No, I don't see any leaks.
Gasket sealed good.
Okay.
Just wait a sec.
There might not be enough juice in that battery.
Oh yeah, no, the battery's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Maybe I'll look down here. You got a flashlight? Just in case.
Check it with a lighter?
Check it with a lighter. Yeah, she's empty.
Oh well, that'll make a bit of a difference.
So go ahead.
Yeah, we're good.
We're rolling. Okay. That might be a little low on fluid yet, I guess.
Could be. But it was doing things. Did you put that whole jug in there? That whole...
I got about a gallon left.
Oh, okay.
Even hydraulic, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll go check the oil now, running and see, because that's more level, I think, than it was in there.
Oh, yeah.
I guess it took a little for the cracks to kind of kick in and stuff.
Well, it was frozen.
Right.
I was hoping that you had brakes. You had me concerned there for a second.
Paul said, yeah, go right to the wall. So I'll check that oil.
Yeah, that other lever was operating this. That other lever, that first one.
Okay, but the winch wasn't turning.
I didn't see anything, no.
So I wonder why the winch doesn't turn.
Maybe that's why Will had the winch line on.
He was gonna fix something, maybe a gear in there, eh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Flashlight.
Okay. I could grab it. Yeah, check the engine running. See?
Oh, yeah.
So, I guess I'll probably just keep adding it while it's running.
make it for a big business down there back up. Because what I'll do is I'll watch the time and make sure all those little idlers are rotated. Oh yeah, do that first. No, it's perfect. You need that funnel for that?
Yeah.
What size? Right here. Man, this is running clean. It's clean. Yeah, it's not black, is it? And we're white. Black is whatever. It's white that's a scary one. Boy, no, it's nice and smooth. Boy. I'm impressed. That's about all. They're probably this much, but don't pour. I'm just Googling because I thought I heard somebody say you could put 50 and 40 in hydraulic. Probably could use a little more, but that's okay for now.
There.
Watch that exhaust pipe.
Oh, I can feel it. There, just 1 second.
Well, folks,
Oh.
you're getting close to it.
I know, I can feel it.
Well, folks, it's just that easy.
So what do you figure?
Figure it's pretty darn nice to get everything working.
Oh yeah, pretty
You know,
sweet accomplishment.
The oil level's up, the hydraulic, that was thanks to Buddy Art there, and letting us know where the hydraulic tank was. And the steering clutches work good. I'm not quite sure why you got to use both, but it must be a dual action. Because you just pull, yeah, you pull one or the other, it doesn't do it, right?
Yeah.
So it must be.
Now, is it alternating, or you have to do your left foot and right hand, or
No,
same?
No, left and left, so that turns this way. That's this way.
That must be when you're doing hard turns, but I bet you if you're just pushing in a straight line, and you just need to make little manipulations.
Yeah, we could try that. And then, of course, this will be flipped over for next time.
Oh, for starting it, yeah.
So decompression. And then this neat thing, when you're revved up, yeah, you don't have to keep adjusting this. You just push that deceleration, hold it. And then this is the safety. See, it can't move. See that little block in there?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
So it can't slip into reverse or anything.
Yep.
And then you go like this, and here's the reverse gear, or forward gears in reverse.
Yep.
But like I say, that's pretty uptown for this old of a cat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, when they said, oh, it's got a power shift, I thought, well, what the heck is that?
No, that's pretty cool.
So no, good afternoon, for sure. And then don't even need ether to start the diesel.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely amazing. No white smoke, no black smoke.
Black smoke at first.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but when it's cold, but when it was up to temperature, she was clean.
Yep.
And no white smoke. That's the scary smoke.
Yep. No, that's right. And operating temperature just came up to about a third, maybe 40%.
Yeah.
And then, the fuel pressure gauge, I thought it was working because but it doesn't work. Not that it matters, but it shows your fuel pressure.
Okay.
It just stays there. But that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's either running or it's not, right?
Yeah.
And we have no gas leaking unless it's dripping somewhere and leaking out.
I don't know.
I'll check here. Do you have your flashlight?
Yeah.
I guess what kind of question is that? It's nothing fast, that's for sure.
Oh, you can smell it though.
See where the sediment bowl is? It doesn't seem wet under where it would drip.
No, it's definitely wet. I just take that whole sediment bowl off and just get a petcock and a inline filter.
Right. Yeah. And that diesel, well, that's 20-some years old. And it's got a half tank or more.
Yeah, that's mind-boggling. Cool. Well, that is awesome.
Yeah, that's a good day.
No kidding. Pretty big accomplishment,
Yep,
to say the least.
for sure. Right on. Well, thanks for all the good help.
Yeah. Well, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. This is going to be it for this Project Friday video, getting this old girl running. But yeah, that was pretty interesting. That was good work there, Dad. Well, anyways, stick tuned to that. So anyways, stay tuned for the next one. Catch you guys later.
Okay. Oh. Hello. Oh, yes. Yes.
Well, say bye, Dad.
Bye. Hey, bye. Hey, bye. Oh.
Bye.
What a luck.